Hello friends and viewers, my name is Charles here at Nutrition 101 and I'm back to talk to you about a pretty cool topic and one that would be very, very beneficial for anyone that's trying to make it to the next level or in their athletic performance and try to increase it, especially me being 45, and the best years of my performance were all in my 40s. So, people want to, know what the secret formula is for that, right? So I'm going to cover a topic. And it's going to be a series, so we're going to go over one at a time throughout the weeks, but it's going to be called secrets or tips that elite athletes may or may not want you to know. So these might be some tips that they do on an everyday basis or daily basis that would be beneficial to you. And they're going to be some that they keep for themselves. And every athlete does it, no matter what they tell you. There's always something they keep for themselves. So I'm going to expose some of those things, or at least one of the ones that I know, some of the ones that I know, and for you each week. And also some of these that I'm going to expose you may be doing already. Some of you might not be doing it. But nevertheless, I'm going to reveal these to you each week and try to help you get to the next level. So hopefully when the spring comes and your OCR season begins or whatever sport you're playing, you'll be ready to take it to the next level. And another thing you want to keep in mind is, obviously you don't have to take my advice for things like this, because you could take somebody else's advice, or somebody that knows more, or somebody who thinks they knows more. But nevertheless, you could listen to that person, but just make sure it's a person with a winning formula who knows what winning looks like, right? I'm a multi-podium, appearance athlete, right? So, overalls, age groups, and so I understand what it looks like, and especially being an athlete over 40, which is like a big deal, because I'm not racing just guys over 40. I'm racing guys half my age and still winning. So you just want to just listen to someone that knows what winning looks like. And then, take advice, not take advice, alter it a little bit, do what you want to do. But either way, take the information, and make the best of it. And whether it's coming from me or you're another athlete that, you might be looking up to. Well, first up, and of course you had to know I was going to do this one first, because why would I have a blog called Nutrition 101? Why would I not put nutrition first, right? I don't think that people really know their nutrition, whether they have a winning formula or not. Now, that could be like a no-brainer to people, right? Just nutrition, right? We know we have to eat right. But do you really know how to eat? And that's the problem. That's where people would probably keep things for themselves. And, you can go on believing that carb loading is really important to do, when really that's a myth. Right? Because if you're going to load up on pasta, which is, you shouldn't be loading up on carbs anyway at night, right? You want to start looking for fat for fuel. Why do we look for fat for fuel? Because fat has 9 calories per gram as opposed to carbs, which is 4 calories per gram. So what do you think is going to last longer? So calories are measures of energy that they get from food, right? From the macronutrients, from protein and from carbs, from fat. So really, you got to look at your calorie intake, right? That fat calories are going to last a lot longer throughout the race, right? I eat avocados right before a race, chia seeds, right? This is something I know very common, is that people eating chia seeds. That's a big one. So you want to try to incorporate that somehow into your diet. Sometimes people just eat that with rice or oatmeal, or I make coconut and chia seeds mix because I don't really want the carbs. So that's a really big deal, is being able to really figure out what's going to be the best formula for you. A lot of people are just addicted to carbs, so they really feel that that's the way to go. But they're just really just being misled, because nutrition is the key to your healthy gut flora, right? Our gut is our immune system, right? Your gut is technically your large colon, and if you're punching holes in your gut and you're eating, junk food, or you're drinking beer, or just cakes, cookies, things, or whatever throughout the week, even if the day before, it's still going to reduce your performance, and I guarantee that. And there's a lot of guys that are at the upper elite level, they're not eating junk food. I tell you that much. And we still do, like I still do. I cheat, but if I know I'm performing, I'm going to be at my best. No fried food, no junk food, low sugar diet. I eat a good amount of carbs, but I eat good carbs. If you're drinking the night before, if you're eating candy or even anything like that the night before, I mean, I'm talking a few days, just detox. Right before you're about to perform, you want to perform at your best, you need to detox. Just get your body healthy again. And that's why you do intermittent fasting and things like that. And that's the thing. So you have to try to figure out what works for you. And, you know, when you start doing that kitchen makeover, and you start getting rid of certain ingredients, which if you look back at my other blogs, you'll see like certain ingredients I talk about that should not be in your cupboard. You can start throwing things like that out. Start to now make a list of the things that you should have, right? Whether you like them or not. And then figure out how you can incorporate that into your meal plan. And then how do you make those things taste better? You know, or how do you just get them in throughout the day? And especially, you know, what you're doing, you know, pre-race, like the night before, like carb loading or something, which is ridiculous, right? And let's just start with that first, and let's try to get healthy again. So we're gonna get it more into nutrition as we get further into the weeks, and we get very specific secrets and tips, but that's number one, nutrition, no brainer. I know it seems like, oh my, I watched this video for no reason, but it'll get better, okay? So thank you for tuning in. This is tip number one, and stay tuned for next week, and we will have a few more. Don't forget to click subscribe and, you know, the notification bell down here so you don't miss any video uploads, and of course share this information because it's going to be good, all right? And I'm going to get you back onto this track, all right? See you soon.